Infosys is one of the biggest IT firms. They are mainly concentrated on software development and providing the same globally. Majority of the proceeds they are receiving from the software export or the software development in foreign currency. Hence, they are carrying huge risk. How they are managing their risk? Derivatives. Today we are going to discuss about derivatives, especially about forward contract. My name is Srishant. Once again, welcome back to my video. Please watch, and if you like my content, please like and subscribe and share, comment whatever the things you want about this video. In this video, we are going to discuss about forward contract with the example of Infosys. We can consider Infosys, as we mentioned, like Infosys is exporting their software, they are developing their software and supplying to the globally and getting the proceeds in foreign currency, like different currencies, dollar, euro, Japanese, and all these currencies. So one of the huge risks they are facing here. What is that risk? Risk is that market risk. Market risk, what is market risk? Means the fluctuation in the currency rate will reflect in their profit and loss of that proceeds, what they are getting. So that is market risk. So in this situation, what kind of strategy or risk management tool they can adopt for this case? We can see what is that. If suppose in this case, Infosys is export proceeds will be receiving in 1 month and they are expecting 10 million around. Just an example, we can consider 10 million amount they are expecting in a month. They will receive the proceeds of the software development or software export something. And they have a view, the dealer is having a view that the rupee will appreciate from 75.20 to 75.20 is today, that when they are exporting or when they are supplying the software, that time the rate is 75.20 and they are expecting in a month that will be appreciated to 74.20. In this situation, they will approach they will approach bank and they will approach bank for pricing for this 10 million they are expecting in 1 month. They wanted to fix that rate because the rate they are expecting rupee will appreciate. If it is appreciating, they will lose the money. So bank is quoting like this actually. Bank is providing two-way quotes, bid and ask. So dollar INR spot rate they have quoted 75.20 and ask rate is 75.21, and 1 month premium they quoted 30 and 32 paise, and the net rate 1 month interbank or the net rate they are quoted around 75.50 and 75.53. Here Infosys is exporting, they wanted to convert $10 million their receivables into INR. So here the case they will go for 75.50. This rate will be they are going to cover. When they sell 75.50, this is bank rates. So the bank will buy at 75.50 from Infosys. So here why they are going for forwards means they wanted to hedge that currency appreciation risk or exchange rate risk. So forward is one of the tool which is used to hedge the risk. And forward rate is equal to spot rate plus whatever the premium for the period, that is the forward rate. So now in this case they have locked 75.50 for the 1 month contract rate. This is a contract between two parties. One party is Infosys and second party is bank. They are fixing they are blocking the rate, exchange rate of 1 month 75.50. Now even 75.50 they have blocked the rate. The rupee, if it is appreciated from 75.20 to 74.20, that Infosys will not lose any single money. They can utilize when the proceeds comes in a month, they can utilize at 75.50 and they will get the benefit. Suppose the currency has gone up 78, depreciated to 78 from 75.20, then also Infosys can utilize only 75.50. They will not gain anything from if rupee depreciated, or they will not lose any money if rupee is appreciated. So forward contract is mainly using for hedging the risk, exchange risk, and it is not using for as a profit, making profit or something like that. It is just for hedging the risk. So we can conclude here forward contract is one of the derivative instrument. There will be two parties. One here in this example, Infosys is one party and bank is another party. They are mutually agreeing into a contract for either buy or sell. In this example, Infosys is selling their currency, so bank is buying their currencies, 10 million currencies. So they are entering a buying contract between Infosys and bank here, and they are fixing the currency pair here. Dollar INR is the currency pair, and what is the amount also has to be fixed, and what is the tenor, my maturity period also they have to, and what is the side they wanted to go, and the rate. All these all these factors will be fixed at the time of contract signing itself. And forward contract is in a OTC market product. There is no exchange to control this forward contract. So this derivative tool is used to reduce your future risk, your hedge from exchange rate risk, all these things. This video is just an introduction to the derivative product, that is especially forward contract. In next videos, we will be explaining how the premiums are calculated, and what is premium receiving and what is premium paying, and how a interbank and how a bank and how a merchant is differ. Now we have explained in this video only about the merchant part. That means a customer, how he can cover a forward contract. Now we will be in detail another videos we will be explaining about how a bank is covering this transaction, how a bank can cover this forward contract, how they are making money from forward contract. All these things will be explained detail in next videos. This is just an introduction of forward contract. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you guys. Please support.